So have you ever inspired to have a specific position? You wanted to work for a specific leader or at a specific company. That was me, way back in the day, first professional job at TCI Cable. I wanted to be a leader. I was inspired, I was excited, and I had passion. But I couldn't get the job. I went on countless interviews, I updated my resume, I took the feedback, but it wasn't happening. So one day, I had a conversation with my manager, and I asked him, why can't I become a supervisor? And he said to me, do you have the knowledge? Do you have the education? Do you have the skills necessary to lead a group of people? And I had to take a moment and just reflect. Did I have those things? I didn't have any formal education. That one conversation changed me. It inspired me. It made me go back to school. I gained some experience and the knowledge to be a leader. My name is Tanya Darden, and I'm a people leader at Comcast Cable. So today I'm going to take you on a journey, and we're going to talk about mentorship, because that one impromptu mentoring conversation changed my career. We're going to talk about a couple of different forms of mentoring, and then we're going to talk about what's in it for you. How can you be inspired or inspire someone else? So have you ever been at the coffee machine and the sun is shining? It is a great day. The stars aligned overnight for you. You got on your favorite brand new shirt. You're having a great day. But somebody comes in and they are just dull. They are dreary. Their day is not as bright as yours. But you take a moment and share your sunshine with them. You inspire them, you give them something positive, you send them on their way. That's an impromptu mentoring conversation. For me, it happened a few weeks ago. I was preparing for our building's barbecue. Don't judge us, it wasn't September, it's okay. But in that moment, I was outside and the sun was shining and we were waiting for the vendors and the food, and it was gonna be an exciting day. And a young lady walks up and she has the world on her shoulders. You could just tell it. She did not look like she was having a good day. So I stopped and I engaged her in a conversation. And she shared with me that she was going to school full time, she was working at Comcast, and she was a full-time parent. And so for me, that was inspirational because I did the same thing. I went to school full time, I was a full-time mother, I had a full-time career, and I had a full-time husband. Ladies in the audience, you know what I mean, right? But what I shared with her is that you have to have a really good support system and you have to have good time management. And for me, I would come home from 5 to 8. I would spend time with my family and my children. We would do homework, do activities, cook dinner, whatever that looked like for the evening. And at 8 o'clock, my kids would go to bed. And from 8 to 10, I would do my homework. And I would have to focus and dedicate my time to that. Whether it was studying or writing a report or whatever that was, it was only those 2 hours. And at 10 o'clock, I would get prepared for the next day. I did that the entire time I was in undergrad. I graduated with a 3.75, and I shared this with her. I graduated with my master's with a 3.95, all from managing my time. So I just took one moment to inspire her in an impromptu conversation to lift her up. A couple weeks later, I get a message from her and she says, "Thank you so much, Tanya. I just passed my business class with your time management that you share with me." So that's impromptu mentoring. We all can do it. You can share in that moment, celebrate with someone. How many of you guys out in the audience had a formal mentor? You can raise your hand, audience participation. That's right. All right. You guys had someone that was inspiring you, driving your career, helping you be successful. Remember what that felt like? How you celebrated with them? The New CEO of Uber, we all know they got a new CEO, right? So the new CEO of Uber wrote an email to his previous employees before he left, and he said to them, I would be nowhere in my career without my mentor. He said he is the smartest, the hardest, and most human boss I've ever had. My career has been defined by that relationship. There was also an article in the Harvard Business Review that states CEOs need mentors too. In that article, it talks about the importance of a CEO having someone that they can talk to, someone who's been there. They're making big business decisions. They need someone that can relate. So mentoring is not just about a frontline employee or a middle line employee. If a CEO needs a mentor, everyone can be a part of that, a part of mentorship. My favorite type of mentoring, though, is group mentoring. And I'm going to share why. You're going to see a lot of presentations today. You're going to meet some wonderful people. And we were in a group mentoring setting. We all had the same goals and objectives: to come and learn how to be better presenters. And that's what group mentoring is about. Taking an opportunity with a group of people with the same objectives to drive towards something. For me, I'm passionate about this type of mentoring because I've done it. My daughter became a teen mom at a very young age, and it changed the shape of our family. But we learned a lot. We enrolled her in an all-girls teen mom school. And we met so many different young ladies who did not have the same support system that she had. They didn't have anyone to ask real-life questions, no one inspiring them. So we took a group of young ladies. We would meet with them on a regular basis. We would provide them with resources. We would answer their questions. We would cheer them on and get them excited. We have attended each one of those young ladies' graduations. Each one of them have brought on other people into our group. And all of them are either in the workforce or they are assuming a second education. That's group mentoring. We brought these young ladies together to inspire them and to drive results in their lives and in their children's lives. But what's in it for you? What can you do? Remember that feeling you had when we talked about your mentor? You can provide that same feeling. You can inspire someone. In an article by Forbes.com, it talks about an inspired employee is more productive, more innovative, and more willing to do the work. So you can inspire them. Have you ever met that one person at work who is exciting? The sun is always shining. No matter where they go, it's a great day. For us at Comcast, it might be a Tracy Holmes or a Janelle. People gravitate towards them. They like to see their excitement. But think about if you mentor someone and you give them that excitement, how you can change a department, a team, a culture by inspiring someone else in a mentorship program. But mentoring, as defined by managementmentor.com, as a professional relationship between an experienced person, the mentor, assisting another, the mentee, to gain valued experience and knowledge to grow personally and professionally. It's not just about the mentee, though. How many parents do I have out in the audience? All right. So think about all the times that you've celebrated with your kids, all the little milestones that they've had, whether it was tying their shoe, finishing a project, graduating from high school, going off to college. Think of all the resources that you've provided them. Whether it was buying that big poster board that we all have to buy every now and then, right? Introducing them to someone who can help their career. As a parent, I know I felt excited. I felt encouraged. So you can take that feeling of being a parent and do it in your workplace. Change the productivity in your environment. Drive successes. Change the culture by mentoring one person. Oprah Winfrey once said that a mentor is someone who helps you see the hope in you. Are you someone that wants to help someone see their hope? Do you want to inspire someone? Do you want to change someone today? Or maybe you're someone who wants to drive some productivity. You might want to change your culture. You might want to celebrate successes with someone. If any of that excites you, I encourage you to mentor someone today. Thank you very much.